Hey guys, thanks. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you giving us the time to check out the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back. So this week we were out at the Wisconsin side of Interstate Park. This is technically considered Dresser, Wisconsin. So we wanted to go somewhere new, try some new stuff, and see some new things. So this is Tim with his cool, uh, almost sticker bomb looked wrapped H10 optic. Everyone was running H10s except for myself, as I don't have one. This is James with his H10 optic going full send on it. His is with wrapped from Pavilon Nor, who's out of Switzerland. Guy does awesome work, easy to work with. I worked with him on my R2 cage, or wrap for the cage in my R2. If you guys have been around the channel for a while, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I encourage you to go check out past videos and see that thing in person. It was a very fun rig that Tim now actually has. So, passing it around the friend group. So, I myself was running the SCX6. Mike was also running the SCX6 for a while until he had some
I can do optic lines.
hand hard mount issues, and so he ended up having to drive his back to the truck where he just grabbed his optic. So I ran my SCX6, which I love this thing. You guys, if you've been around the channel, know that I don't get this thing out enough, but every time I do, it's just a blast. So, got the GoPro mounted to the hood, and if you guys are hesitant about it, I would definitely recommend uh, running the GoPro. These things are super durable, especially if you're running it, starting uh, a channel like I am. Um, Keeping this thing mounted on the hood, it just takes a beating. I am not sponsored by GoPro, but it when you roll a 40-pound truck on it, it just keeps going without any issue. It colored me impressed. I would like to try an Insta360. Uh, Anyone on here have any inputs from running a Insta360 versus a GoPro? Leave a comment below, or yeah, hit me up. I'm curious how durable those Insta360s are, because that would be kind of cool to be able to get like the 360 video from the six or the hauler. If you guys been around for a while, you know that I have a Traxxas TRX6 hauler that I also run quite often in the wintertime. I haven't really run it this summer at all, other than Taylor's Falls event earlier this year. No, that was a Banning Sandstone event. Sorry, I blew up. But just cruising through the woods. We didn't really follow any trails. We didn't have any information on, you know, where to go or any spots. So this is kind of just an adventure for us to get out and, find new spots. So my SCX6 has got some work done to it. Brass knuckles, brass hubs, and pan hard mount. Running the Mickey Thompson Baja Pro X tires on it, which these things eat. I'm running the shift servo for steering. I had an issue with it on this run. I've done nothing but beat the crap out of this truck since I got it, and never had an issue, but I don't know if it was just the heat this day because it was very hot. I think it was in the 90s. Um, but it did get hot and quit working. But once I got it home and tried it a couple days later, it worked. So kind of sketched out by that. We'll see what ends up happening if it decides to work, and stay working, or if I need to open it up, resolder something, or if it's just junk and I'll have to get something else. If you guys are in the SCX6 community, what do you guys run for servos and yours? I know Reefs makes theirs. I know NSDRC makes one. Obviously, I have the Shift. So, what do you guys have if you run at SCX6s? Let me know. And what's your experience with it? So, following these guys and the H10s provides some challenge. In the fact that they can squeeze through some tight stuff, whereas I just kind of end up, you know, dashing my way through. There was a lot of cool rock formations on this side. Um, Not that the Minnesota side doesn't have cool rock formations and stuff, but this is more trail oriented, which is very very fun. So I know we're going to be getting out there more. And, like we're talking about different cool rock formations, just like this cool slab that was pretty vertical, but made for a sweet jump. Not that we could get a whole heck of a lot of speed getting up it.
Almost.
So Tim delicately trying to make his way down. James going the full send route. Dino's struggling a little bit down here. Once these leaves and stuff got disrupted, kind of made for a muddy patch where all the whoop-hows were needed. Dean Dino's super clean, like a black carbon look almost. Uh, Mike's first time running his optic ever. I don't even know if he's played around with it like at his house. Saw there the beef tube wheels, which look sick with that scale hardware. And he's got that red, deep red wrap on his. You can hear
Well, I guess I'll be ordering some diffy gears.
the crunching of, at the time, what I thought was front diff gears. It almost sounds like a crackling water bottle. Now that I've gotten it home, gotten the truck apart, the front diff is, I don't want to say okay, but it was, looking kind of muddy, maybe a little bit of rust in there. But I don't know if you want to call it structurally wise. You can just hear whatever that is, just being unhappy. The gear is okay, so I ordered new axle shafts because the axle shafts were toast. I don't know how they were still turning on both sides. The pins were basically completely gone. So not sure how that still was driving. I got a bearing kit on the way for it as well. So once I get that stuff, I'll reassemble the front axle and obviously hit it with some udder butter from Cow RC. If you don't know, now you know. Stuff is amazing.
I don't know. It's just a new adventure.
Also not sponsored by Cow RC, just great products that I would love to tell you guys about. So found ourselves like cool. This was like really cool, like V notch going down, and that's what's cool. Just wandering through the woods, you just find random, super cool, just spots to mess around on. So I think next is going to be tearing apart the transmission on the SX6
I got the gear grinding down.
and see if we find. I should do the rear axle first. You guys are right. The rear axle would be the smart next move. If nothing else, just to freshen it up with new bearings and udder butter. I'll do that. I'll do the rear axle next. Great thinking, guys. So we got Dino with the super slow motion jump. And some completely ungraceful jumps by the SCX6. I did end up having to carry the SCX6 out of here. It's about a mile back to the truck, and dang, it was hot. So hopefully never have to do that again. But shout out to Joe Ropes. I was able to use my 1/10 scale rig rope and strap. I used mine and Dino's and was able to strap the SCX6 to my backpack so I could carry it out. So until next time, guys, please get out and have your own adventures. Let us know of any cool spots around, the Midwest that we should maybe check out. I'd love to get out and meet some of you guys and do some more trail and see new places. So, until next time, guys, thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe.